Okay. Don't you worry. I ain't going anywhere. I'm still here, still in prep, still training hard. But yeah, today is leg day. Starting off with some adductors. I will also train hammies today, a little bit of glutes, and of course quads. Quads is the main focus today, but I will hit a little bit of everything. Here I'm starting off with 2 sets, and the second set will be a back off set, which will be a rest plus set. I'm having much more intensifiers now in my training than I did like 2 weeks before. My coach changed a couple of things, and he told me what his goal is to bring up the volume a little bit and throw in some intensifiers in my training, so that way I have more calorie, um I have more energy expenditure. Let's say it like that. So I don't have to do a lot of cardio. That's what my, you know, coach's theory is. He would rather do me a little bit more volume in the gym, and that way waste extra energy than to have me doing like hour and a half or 2 hours of cardio. You know, he doesn't like to go above 45 minutes, which is where I'm at right now. So yeah, we will see how I will uh, react to this. I already did 1 week of this training, and all I can say is that I feel it. You know, I feel like I'm doing a lot more in the gym with this extra volume and these intensifiers and everything. But the scale is dropping down, and I'm looking better each day. So I'm just gonna keep on doing it and see. You know, that's what you should always do. You know, when your coach gives you a plan, just follow it and give him feedback. Don't think too much about it. You know, give it a try before you decide to judge it or critique it. So after 2 weeks, let's say, I will have a much better understanding, and I will see much better the results that this is giving me. But for now, week into this, I'm liking it. Let's go. First set, 8 to 12 here. Second set, drop off couple of kilos, couple of pounds, and go for a rest pause. So again, aiming for like 8 to 12 on that second set. When I fail, rest 10 to 15 seconds. Boom, go again, man. Let's go. Oh yeah, I won't fill the whole training session today because it's a bit long. You know, I have like 3 quad movements, I think 3 hamstring movements, adductors, glutes. So yeah, the whole video would be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes if I film the whole thing. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now we move on to some hammies. I always like to do at least one hamstring exercise before I get into my quad training, because I feel like it just warms up the whole body. I mean, not the whole body, especially the knees. That's what I'm looking to warm up the most before my heavy quad movements. So yeah, hamstring, any type of a hamstring curl, lying, seated, standing, I would suggest that before you head on and do your quads, because I just feel like everything moves smoother, and everything is more. I feel like everything is more in place if I do this before my quad. So let's go. Same thing here. I have 2 sets. Second set is a back off set. So I think I'm gonna do maybe a drop set or a rest pause. One of those two. Okay, let's go. Okay. Nice. Okay. After a couple of warm-up sets, I'm ready for my first working set. Same thing here, 2 sets. Second set will be a rest pause set. Since I did a drop set on those lying hamstring curls, I think I'm gonna throw in a rest pause here because I can rest at the top, no problem. I just rack it and then continue on moving after 10 to 50 seconds break. Okay, first set. Let's see. And I will throw in the second set. You know, I will combine the clips. So let's see how the pendulum squats go. Oh, nice. Woo. Oh, I'm dead, man. I did 2 sets of hex squats. I didn't film that, but because I already said, the video is gonna be too long, but I'm gonna write my whole workout in the video description so you can check it out if you want and see all the details. How many sets, how many reps, how many rest pause sets, how many drop sets, yada yada yada. Here I have 3 sets, so when I have 3 sets in my program, then I don't do an intensifier because I want to tell him to just go by, but never mind. When I have 3 sets, I don't do any intensifiers because, you know, I have 3 sets, I don't have 2. That's the whole point. Let's go. Here, I'm aiming 10 to 15 reps, solo weights on leg extensions. I'm trying to connect even more with my quads, and as I'm lifting the weight up, I turn my feet slightly in. That way, I feel more of my quad sweep. I know, it's bro science. It ain't real science. If you want real science, go look at the science-based fat guys, because most of them are fat. Just kidding, man. There are some good science-based guys, but oh my god, most of them are freaking cringe. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's go. Yo, I'm back home and I'm having my post-workout meal, which is cream of rice, some frozen cherries. I always throw in some Himalayan pink salt in there and some cinnamon for the flavor, and also it has some glucose disposal. It also acts as a glucose disposal agent, so it will help me shovel in these carbs into my muscles faster. Salt for the pumps, for electrolyte balance. I just did a heavy training, I sweated a lot, so I need to replenish salt. Salt also, like I said, gives you pumps, and who doesn't like a nasty pump in the gym? I do, so I'm gonna keep on throwing in salt in all of my meals. On top of this, I'm gonna throw in a banana, and that will be it. As you can see, there's no fats in this meal. Why? Because this is my post-workout meal. I don't want any fats in my post-workout meal because I want this to get as fast as possible into my system. I want to replenish the glycogen so I, build more muscle even in a calorie deficit, and yeah, I want to either build as much muscle as possible or keep as much muscle as possible on my frame. So that's why I'm having any fats in my meal. Same thing in an off-season bulking phase, whatever. I'm having any fats in my meal. Why? Because this will get digested pretty fast. In about an hour to hour and 30 minutes, I will probably be able to eat again. And if you're bulking, gaining mass, you need time. This is this is a great option in my opinion, you know, because this will, like I said, gets digested quickly. You can eat again in an hour to an hour and a half, and all I can see is wins. Why am I doing it in a deficit? I already said. So either way, always have just straight carbs and protein in your post-workout meal. That's a little bit of bro science for you, but hey, we like bro science. We also like science-based stuff, but not as much on this channel. But yeah, that is it. Let me mix this thing up. I like my cream of rice a little bit thicker. That's why I cook it a little bit longer, so it doesn't get you know, watery after I throw in the whey protein. That's a big tip for you guys. Make your cream of rice like really thick before you throw in protein in there, because a lot of protein powders can make your cream of rice watery, and we don't want that, because I want to eat this, I don't want to drink this. Let me check the weight of my banana. 98. That's almost 100. That's what I like, that's what I want. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So what did we learn today? If you want to build muscle, say, or preserve muscle on a cut, no fats in your post-workout meal. Except if you're having like a cheat meal or something like that, I can understand it, but for the most of the time, I suggest you stay away from the fats. Especially if you're eating like 5 to 6 meals a day, like I am. So yeah, if you're eating 3 meals a day, do whatever you want, but you're probably not on my channel if you're eating only 3 meals a day, because that's not how you get big. If you want to get really big, you need to hit like 5 to 6 meals a day at least. But maybe you're a new Ronnie Coleman, so you never know. Okay, thank you all for watching. I'm out. See you, I don't know, tomorrow I'm resting, maybe day after, with prep updates and everything. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Stay huge, stay jacked, and yeah, let's get shredded, since I'm getting shredded. Peace out.